So, as some of you have seen, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has signed on to fight Mike Tyson in an exhibition boxing match in spring of 2026. And this could be the biggest and greatest fight that should ever happen. And I think, as boxing enthusiasts, we have to ask ourselves one question: is this good or bad for boxing? Let's talk about it. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Please consider subscribing, joining the club, and if at all possible, give this video a like so other people see it. Now, to dive right into it, this I feel like has Jake Paul's Paul Prince all over it. This Jake has opened the floodgates for the biggest purses, for the you know we'll just say the more entertaining fights than the actual sweet science of boxing. Yeah. I don't know how you even get hype for this, how anybody gets hype for this. This is the type of fight that somebody who doesn't watch boxing, where the only boxers they know of are Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather, and Mike Tyson. And this is a fight that one of those people would ask you as a boxing enthusiast, man, who would win, Floyd Mayweather Jr. or Mike Tyson? Like, it's just so out of the realm of possibilities for just being logical, that because it shouldn't happen. There's weight classes for a reason, and prime Mike versus prime Floyd, honestly, it's a good question. Hypothetically, like, I'm thinking of prime Floyd and how quick and elusive he is, but if Mike touches him, he's out cold. I'm getting ahead of myself. We're not even going to go down that rabbit hole, because both these guys, Floyd's pretty much 50. Mike's, I think, going to be 60 by the time this happens, maybe 59. I don't know, but this shouldn't happen. Now, is it good or bad? So, I don't know, like, who's going to watch this? This is either going to have 5,000 locals attending, or it's going to be one of the most viewed events in all of history. They haven't announced who's going to broadcast it. I saw something online where there's potential talks with Netflix. Zero chance. Zero chance. I think the Jake versus Mike fight, especially for Netflix just getting into sports and boxing, like, I think the primary viewership for that fight were people who wanted to see Mike. Mike is beloved. I love Mike, but we saw what Mike is at this stage of his life. And yeah, he had like 2 or 3 good bursts, towards the beginning of the second round. The tank was empty. And credit to him, though, Jake did try to put him out there early and couldn't get it done. So kudos to Mike. I don't know how we even get hyped for this, y'all. If they, I'm thinking of the build up, yeah. Mike has not liked Floyd since the 90s. Once Floyd said he was the GOAT and that he was better than Ali, Mike took that as disrespect, because Ali is his idol. And so he's had some choice words for him over, in the past. And it's like, that's the only play. These dudes are old. We're damn like this. If this is almost good enough to be in the GFL, even though that's MMA, the geriatric fight league. I think that's where this fight should go. This is, I don't want to say it's a circus fight, because it's two of the, legends, two of the best fighters of all time. And, it's like, if I had the chance to go, maybe just to say I saw them in person, but I don't know. And it's like, Floyd's had these exhibitions in the past. He fought John Gotti the third twice, and nobody watched it. He fought Deji. The UK watched it. Nobody in America even knew that was happening. And then you had Logan Paul versus Floyd, which I think that did all right viewership, if I remember correctly. But it's just like, what was that? Credit to Logan for that fight, because he went for it. But, Floyd, even, at that point, he was 44. Floyd can still move around. Now, does he pose any danger to any, pro fighter, active fighter? No, probably not. To an average person, absolutely. to Mike Tyson, a former heavyweight champ. And, Mike, he came in at 228 for the Jake fight. Floyd, he fought John Gotti at what, like 160? So, I mean, I think there's probably going to be even bigger weight discrepancy for the Jake versus Tank fight. So, you know, we can't harp on the weight too much because, like, it's an exhibition and it's Floyd, and Floyd's never been a power puncher. So, other than just getting, dinged, 100 times, Mike can take that. I just, like, this shouldn't happen. I don't know. I feel like this could be a good example and almost a replay of when Chael Sonnen boxed Anderson Silva last year for the third time for some, suit and tie event. They're playing patty cake. It wasn't even a glorified spar. It just was a spar. And I personally don't want to see that. Like, yeah, I'm going to watch the event, but other than that, I don't want this shit. I don't want it. Leave them be. I hate that they feel like they have to still fight. I don't know what the financial situation is, but they're probably going to get a massive bag. Zero chance Turkey touches this. This fight may not even happen. I mean, Mike Tyson had the ulcer situation, said he was fighting for his life. He was limping to the ring. It's just not a good look, and it's not a look that I feel like a lot of us boxing enthusiasts, like, we don't care for this. So, that's my thoughts on it. I guess to wrap it all up, I don't think it's anything for boxing. I think if Mike gets hurt, which I don't think is possible against almost 50-year-old Floyd Mayweather, and I don't think Mike can hurt Floyd. I'd be shocked if Mike actually is able to catch Floyd, considering Floyd can still move around. I don't know. Hopefully they release some more deeds, and honestly, let's just hope this fight doesn't happen. Those are my thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If this is good or bad for boxing. Hit me up on Twitter, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuce.